Let's be real for a second. The whole idea of building wealth from absolutely nothing, it can feel like a total fantasy. But what if there was a clear, step-by-step blueprint, a guide designed for right now, for 2025? Well, we're about to walk through a guide that promises to do exactly that. Let's see if it's the real deal.
And this is really the big question, isn't it? Is it actually possible, or is it just a nice story we tell ourselves? This is the mental roadblock that stops most of us before we even start. Are we just talking about a myth for the lucky few, or is there a real, tangible path forward from zero? According to this guide, that path isn't just real, it's surprisingly simple.
And the guide's answer is a big, confident yes. But it's not about some magic bullet or a single secret trick. It's a journey, a process that takes you from earning to growing and then to launching. But none of that can even get off the ground without nailing the very first and maybe the most important piece of the puzzle.
Hold on a second. If you're enjoying insights like this, hit the subscribe button right now. All right, let's jump into the most important part.
That's right. Before you even think about opening a bank account or earning a single dollar, the guide says the real work starts right up here, in your head. This is the foundation that everything else gets built on. Seriously, without this mental shift, the guide basically says nothing else you do is going to stick.
It really boils down to this simple comparison. Which side of the screen do you live on? On the left, you've got the scarcity mindset. The world is full of locked doors, limitations, and reasons why you can't. But over on the right, that's the opportunity mindset. That's the person who's actively looking for an open window, a side door, a way to create something new out of what's available.
So what does that actually look like in real life? Well, it means when you hit a roadblock, you don't just see a problem, you see a chance to create a solution for someone. It's truly believing that you can learn whatever skill you need to get ahead. It's about taking small, consistent actions instead of getting stuck just planning forever. And maybe most importantly, it's having the guts to start small. This quote from the guide just hits the nail on the head. Your bank account isn't just a number on a screen, it's a direct reflection of what you believe is possible for yourself. The point here is so powerful. If you want to change the reality you see in that mirror, you have to start by changing the beliefs inside you first. Okay, so once that mental foundation is solid, we get to move on to the really exciting part, the spark. This is where we stop talking and start doing. It's all about that incredible, game-changing moment when you create your very first dollar out of thin air. And the process? It's brilliantly simple. Just 3 steps. First, you gotta look inward and pinpoint a skill you already have. And don't overthink it, no matter how small you think it is. Second, you just package that skill up as a service. And third, the big one. Go find just one person who's willing to pay you for it. That's it. I can almost hear you thinking, yeah, but I don't have any special skills. The guide really pushes you to think broader here. Are you pretty good at writing clear emails? Can you throw together a decent-looking graphic on a simple app? Are you the person your friends always ask for help with their resume, organizing their closet, or even watching their dog? These aren't just little favors. These are absolutely monetizable skills. And here is the most crucial takeaway. That first dollar, financially, it's almost meaningless. It won't change your life. But psychologically, it changes everything. It's real, tangible proof that you can take an idea from inside your own head and turn it into actual value in the real world. That little spark is what builds unstoppable momentum. All right, so you've shifted your mindset, you've proven you can create value. Now what? Now you build the engine. This is the part where the game really changes. You stop trading all your time for money, and you finally start making your money work for you.
The fuel for this engine is one of the most powerful forces in finance, compounding. The best way to think about it is like a tiny little snowball at the top of a really, really long hill. At first, it's barely moving, hardly growing, but as it starts to roll, it picks up more and more snow, getting bigger and faster all on its own. That's exactly what compounding does for your money.
So, to get that snowball rolling, the guide sets a super clear, totally achievable first goal, $500. That's it. Forget about saving millions right now. Just focus on this one number. It's not a life-changing amount of money, but it is the critical first tank of fuel you need for your growth engine.
And this is where you can start to see that magic happen. Just look at the numbers here. After 1 year, that $500, it doesn't grow by a whole lot. But look further out. Check out 5 years, then 10 years. You can literally see that curve starting to bend upwards. That is the snowball effect in action. Your money is starting to do the heavy lifting for you.
So the big question is, how do you consistently find the money to invest? The guide keeps it super simple with the classic 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes to what you absolutely need. 30% goes to what you want. And, this is the non-negotiable part, a full 20% is automatically dedicated to fueling that savings and investing engine.
Okay, we've covered mindset, earning, growing. We have all the pieces. Now it's time for the final step, the launch. This is where we take all these cool ideas and turn them into a concrete plan you can literally start today. This is where the rubber meets the road.
And the guide maps it all out over 6 months, so it feels way less intimidating. Month 1 is just about discovery, finding that skill we talked about. By the end of month 2, the goal is just to earn your first $100. Month 4 is simple logistics, get that savings account open. And then by month 6, you are officially in the game, making that first small investment to get your engine running. So when you put it all together, you can see this incredible cycle. It all starts with the foundation of your mindset. That empowers you to create value, which generates income. That income allows you to grow your money through compounding. And that growth gives you the power to start again, but bigger. It's a powerful, self-reinforcing loop. And there you have it. That's the blueprint from this 2025 guide. The theory has been stripped away, the excuses are gone, there's a clear path right in front of you. The how isn't the question anymore. The only question left is the one right here on the screen. What is your first move?